You may be familiar with what John the Baptist says in the wilderness before Jesus Christ coming. And he says, "Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand." One may wonder, what does it mean? The kingdom of heaven is at hand. Does it mean it's here, present, and I can reach it somehow? Does it mean perhaps that the kingdom of heaven is Christ who comes on earth, and in that sense is at hand, is coming soon? And I think Gregory of Nyssa and the whole tradition of ancient Christianity has an answer, and that is the kingdom of heaven is at hand because it is in you. And being in you, you can have access to it. Gregory of Nyssa says that the human being is a whole cosmos. And that may be, quite incomprehensible. How can I say that the human being is a whole cosmos, and how do I have access to it? Well, and if you bear with me, we can try to discuss that. It do not take that dogmatically. It's just a possible interpretation. Okay. So perhaps if I go deeply within me, there's something more than myself that I find there. And if it is a still, if it is a cosmos, maybe it is the kingdom that I find inside. But the kingdom is not formed only by me and by God. Such a kingdom is quite sad, I would say. I cannot be saved, if I were to put it this way, by myself, and all the other people around me not be saved. There would be no point. So if I find within that kingdom, if I find, forgive me, within me, an entire kingdom, perhaps I find my brothers and my sisters within me. And finding them within me, I find a new understanding of what I am as a person. And what I am as a person cannot be unconnected from anyone else. What I am as a person must be connected with all the other members within the kingdom. Well, if the things are in this way, then we can see all of a sudden that what is me, what is soul, is already a new understanding. What is soul is not me, the one who has desires. It's not me, the one who has temptations. It's not me, the one who engages in various things and has various expectations from other people. But what is me is that divine creation that perhaps has been corrupted, and we'll see how Gregory of Nyssa develops this idea. But that divine creation that is already in relationships with all the other divine creations, because we are all belonging to the kingdom. And if we belong to the kingdom, our departure from the kingdom is a harm that we actually produce, not only to ourselves, I scared Misha, not only to ourselves, but to all the other people, hello Misha, but to all the other people within the kingdom. For, if you remember, we discussed at the beginning grief. Well, isn't grief something that we should not experience, as Macrina perhaps points out, as long as we are already present with all the other people within the kingdom, because they belong to the kingdom as well. Am I not, together with Saint Basil, me, Gregory of Nyssa, am I not, together with all my brothers and sisters who have passed away, if they are already within me? Do not understand me wrongly. They are not within me because I possess them, but rather they are within me because within me I find the kingdom, and within themselves they find the kingdom too. So I am there within them too. For Gregory of Nyssa, the definition of human being, if you understand it this way, is much more than a soul. It is a created essence, as he points out, but it is a created as it is a created divine essence. It has a beginning because we are created, but being having a divine spark, we are created in the image and likeness of God. Being the image of God, we are much more than just the souls who walk around on earth for a certain period of time and they disappear. We will discuss this much longer when we go to the second part of the book. But for this part, I encourage you to read the book more on your own and try to find your own answers.